Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be talking about this MX Master 3S and its newer version, the 3S. But if you're a content creator like myself and you do a lot of video editing and you also suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome, a mouse is your biggest challenge because your fingers are challenged just to do anything you're doing. And also, I have big hands, so I need a mouse that I can not only get my hands around, but also at the same time be able to use all of its functions without having to stress my fingers. And if you do a lot of video editing like myself, you after a period of time, those fingers start to really be stressed. And if you have carpal tunnel, you know what I'm talking about. It starts to happen. So I'm going to talk about the 3S and what makes this unique in every way. Of course, one of the things is you can see, I can take my hand and put it right here. And you have a scroll button here that can be adjusted from 400 to 4000 DPI. And you can be moving this button and you can actually spin it. And you can adjust the speed by just pressing this button here. Of course, you have your standard right and left mouse buttons. But where some of the things get really great. One of the things is every single, mouse, or most mouses have the vertical scroll button, but this one has a horizontal scroll button. Plus, your left and right function right here. Now, this is where one of the things get really great. And this is what's known, this little hidden button right here is called the gesture button, which which your controls, you can change to be like you press this button, you get you press the control button without having to reach over and get it. It's right there. Now, another thing that's really, really great is you can connect it, of course, by USB or Bluetooth, and your on-off switch is right here. Now, how many of you, like myself, you're doing a production schedule and you've got 3 computers going and you've got one, maybe it's a Mac, and you're doing a presentation, another one, you've got another PC doing OBS and another PC doing something else, and you want to be able to connect from one to the other without having to run to those extra computers or have 3 mouses going on at the same time. And many of you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you start going, okay, I've got, let me see, I've got this mouse over here, and okay, wait a minute, no, that's the mouse of that computer. Or no, that's the mouse of this computer. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Grandpa talks real life situations. None of this, oh my goodness. Well, you can pair this up to connect to 3 different computers. And the beauty is, so if I'm on computer 1, I'm working on it, and then I want to be able to control computer 2, I can press it again, and it'll light, and it'll move from one to the other. It also has on the right hand, on the side here, a indicator button to tell you whether or not how much charge you have left. Oh, it doesn't. I don't know how well you can see this right here, but right here, I have it plugged in as charging, and you can see the level of charge when it's fully charged. Oh, it doesn't have an indicator, but it has little lights. Now, the beauty of this is that this is the updated version 2S. They say you can get up to 70 hours of charge. Now, if you're so busy and you forget to charge it, you can charge it for 3 minutes and you're good for an hour. That's a great thing. Now, the 2S connects to a standard it is not a USB-C, but the older version of connector, and the new 3S is USB-C. Now, the major difference, of course, the 3S has a lot of newer styling in it, but the 2S is still as good as that, and for me, that's perfect because it's $40 cheaper, and money is money. And today, when you're trying to save a buck, that's the big difference. When you compare it to a standard mouse, we're looking at the HP, you've got your right and left mouse buttons, but, and you've got your scroll, but there's no way to control the scroll speed unless you go in manually and do it. And here you just press this button and you can actually, through the Logitech software, speed up or slow down this. And it has an intuitive software with the Logitech. So if you're going in, let's say you're doing a spreadsheet, and you want it to go faster down scroll sheet, you can spin this and the intuitive software will increase the speed of the mouse moving downwards, but not on the horizontal, unfortunately. And the bottom line, of course, is this is a video editor's best friend. And if you're running a church setting and you're trying to work from one computer to the other computer, the ability to connect to one mouse and be able to control different mouses back and forth makes this a game changer. The other thing, of course, is that because you can control one computer and grab data by hitting the mouse, you can actually bring that data over to the other computer and to the other computer. And when you load the Logitech software that is available for download, you'll be able to do this. Of course, it'll take you some time to learn, but all in all, the Logitech, MX Master, if you're doing a serious video editing, if you're seriously doing any other work with your computer, this is a game changer versus this. And if you have carpal tunnel syndrome, this is a game changer for your hands, because at the end of the day, your fingers are going to be thanking you. Anyway, if I haven't asked you already, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more product reviews and more tech news in the future. And don't forget, you can become a channel member by hitting the thank you button. And until next time, this is your grandpa out. You have a great day.